El Economista, podcast.
El podcast de deportes ha llegado. Y no tenemos un recital de resultados ni cifras económicas enlistadas y aburridas.
100 metros vallas.
Les presento 100 metros vallas con Marisol Rojas. Hola, ¿qué tal? Amigos de 100 metros vallas, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros en un episodio más. Tenemos a un invitado de lujo, su nombre es Alex Carera, él está conectado en Roma. Él es una de las personas más importantes ahora en México porque él es el representante de Isaac del Toro y de Tadej Pogačar. Y lo tenemos vía distancia. Quiero agradecer a Alex, vamos a hacer esta entrevista en inglés y los vamos a apoyar con los subtítulos en la traducción. Alex is one of the most important managers in the cycling elite world, and now he's closer to Mexico. He manages the career of Isaac del Toro and Tadej Pogačar. Both athletes are now teammates in United Arab Emirates. Welcome, very welcome, Alex. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, and say hello to all people see us.
Thank you very much. And he's connected in Rome. We are in Mexico City. So, thank you. Thank you for your time. Through the time, how does the responsibility as a manager have changed? What new challenges does the market demands?
Every day there is a new challenge. For me, my challenge when we work with the athletes is to help to my athletes to take their dream. Then in this case, about Isaac or Tadej to win in the futures or now the most important race in the world. Example, Tour de France or Giro d'Italia. It's my dream to help these riders, all my riders, to take their dream, for sure.
All right. What kind of evaluations do you perform before choosing an athlete career?
First of all, I think that you must analyze the value of the athletes when they sign with us, the potential and the mentality. Because cycling is a really hard sport. Example, football is a game, but cycling is a sport. And only the talent is not enough to arrive at great results. You need to work every day very hard, every day following the nutrition of the team, because you need to also eat very well, recovery, and restart every day for the new adventure. What means that when we sign with the athletes, we analyze many things, not only the talents, but also the great attitude to work hard. Otherwise, you cannot be a champion cycling.
Okay. How can we understand a difference between a football manager, for example, or other sports, compared of the work that you do with a cyclist?
Every sport is different. First of all, it's similar, football or basketball or cycling, because there are team sports. And other sports are individual, example Formula 1 or ski or tennis, they are individual sport, then you work more for the private sponsor. But in the case of the team sport, you need first of all to work with the team, then find the best team for the athletes. And the best team many times not means the team pay more money, but the team give more opportunity to arrive to the up, to take your great results. Then between cycling and football, there is one big difference. In football, the teams are owner of the athletes. In cycling, no. When you finish your contract with the team, with the team, example, you are free. Then you cannot sell one riders to one team from another teams. In football, it's normal. Then is a big difference.
Okay. I've heard in another interviews that you say you like that your athletes feel passion when they do the sport. all your represented cyclists work very hard, but what makes Isaac different? What made you choose him?
One of the first time I meet Isaac, I remember very well that we go together to the supermarket, a small supermarket in the town when he live in Europe, and he have a great. If you see the eyes of Isaac, you see the passion. Then he's the natural boy, but the boy that loves cycling, and he did in every minutes in life, he did his best to arrive the results. When we go in the supermarket, I know exactly that he check every single product that he buy. The best products, because the food is also important, because the nutrition is important in cycling, not only the trainer and the talent. And when you have a passion, as Tadej, as Isaac, or as other athletes, you have more chance to arrive to the top in the world.
Do you remember the year of that visit in the supermarket?
When?
The
You asked me
year?
when?
When?
I remember that this supermarket is in 2000, in the beginning of 2024. In January 2024 or December 2023. I don't remember exactly when, but I remember that he checked every single product because he want to be sure that what he bought is good for him and for his career. Then his small details, of course, but in the pro career, the small details in the end is the big difference.
And also, well, he learned about his nutrition, about his development when he was working with Monex. Alejandro Rodriguez, CEO from Monex, he told me exactly the day that you guys were talking about Isaac. And that was in San Marino, the day when you went with Isaac to the market, because he lives there, right?
He was in. We was in San Marino. Yes.
Okay, so by that time, were you already searching to guide his career, or you still were looking if it can be a possibility?
The first time that I saw Isaac, it was in video call, and it's before the Tour de l'Avenir 2023. But Isaac is already show his talent in some race in Romania, in Italy, and so on. Then the talent of Isaac, if you know cycling, if you have experience, you can saw immediately. After Tour de l'Avenir, all experts in cycling understand that one young guy come from Mexico to be a big star in the futures. And in the last May, all fans see the great talents of Isaac, no? But in this case, I am very happy that Isaac chose my agency, because when after his victory in Tour de l'Avenir, he can choose every agency in the world, because it's pretty easy to see that in the future he can be a champion.
What do you think could be Isaac's long-term impact? I mean, beyond the results and outside the competition.
Isaac is special. He's special for two reasons. Because behind him there is a big country as Mexico. Then with his results, he can help cycling to develop in his country, first of all. And second, he have a great image because he's nice voice. He's all the time have a smile during the interview. He have also during the race, he's attack a lot. The fans love the the riders attack all the times, try to win all the times. The fans love the fighters, as Isaac. Then I am pretty sure that if you combine that is a fighter, a winner rider, have the good mentality, is from Mexico, is a nice boy. If you combine these all things together, for sure, in the future, this is one of the most important riders in the world.
All right. How does the work of a team manager fit with a manager duty?
What means the question? Explain me better. What do you want to know?
Yeah. For example, the team manager of Isaac team, for example, of any other cyclist, they need to work with the athlete. They need to do also marketing about the team, but you also need time with the cyclists.
Yeah, of course. Our job is pretty easy when the rider is so good as Isaac. But another side is also very, very hard. My job is solve the problem for my athletes. In this case, for Isaac. What means? If Isaac need to solve the problem for the insurance, with the relation with the media, the relation with the team, with the private sponsor, of course, I am the guys to help him. In Mexico is a big country. Also, Alex Reines work with Isaac in Mexico for this private sponsor because we are a team together around Isaac. But who we are? We are the person that Isaac can trust to us, help to him to solve the problem. Of course, the marketing or many things we need to do with our experience. Also find the best place to live. Also the relation with his teammates, the relation with the team. But in the end, when you manage a good athlete, for one side is easy, and for other side is hard, because we have a responsibility. But the most important thing that I can reply to your question is, who is Alex Carera? Alex Carera is the guys help Isaac to solve the small or the big problem in this career. Because if I solve the problem, Isaac is more quiet, he can stay concentrate on the trainer, on the nutrition, and maybe have more chance to win the big race.
All right. What reasons makes you to decide to end a relationship with an athlete?
Because I love my job. My job is helping the athletes. I have a lot of passion in cycling, in sport in general. And of course, it's a business. Then there is many things is connect this job. I decided to open my company when I was 22 years, and I think it's one of the best decisions in my life.
Right. Final question. Sometimes we find salary rankings, but are they even close to reality of the amounts?
I never read this ranking because of course I know that I don't need to read the ranking in the newspaper and the website. No, for sure cycling is change in if you compare 10 or 20 years ago, but for sure it will change also in the future. Then I don't need to read the ranking of the salary, but sometimes I hope that what they wrote is right, but sometimes they wrote stupid things because the people love this information, and in the end the media want also write to create some curious story, no?
Okay, and before we go, Alex, I would like you to give a message to young athletes that can be listening and seeing this podcast, and also to Mexican companies that are thinking if supporting or not an athlete, a young athlete, what lessons can be learned from Isaac moment?
I think that Mexico is a big country. There is a lot of company trust in the sport, and now they know cycling. They give the opportunity to invest in the new generation of Mexican riders, because there is a lot of talents in Mexico. First of all, the number one is Isaac, and if you enjoy in this sport, you have a great opportunity to have a lot of visibility, and together we can arrive in the up of the world.
Great. Thank you very much, Alex, for talking to El Economista in 100 Metros Vallas podcast. We keep the communication open, and will I invite all the people that are listening and seeing this podcast to send me questions or to send me your opinions, and we will be glad to hear them. Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Ciao. See you.
See you.